In the world of fast food, a few names dominate the planet: McDonald's, KFC, and of course Burger King. Today, Burger King has thousands of restaurants in more than 100 countries and serves millions of customers every single day. But many people don't know that before becoming a global fast food empire, Burger King was struggling to survive and was close to bankruptcy. So the real question is, how did a failing burger shop turn into one of the biggest fast food brands in the world? And more importantly, who actually saved Burger King? To understand that story, we have to go back to the beginning. Now here is the turning point of the Big Bang story. In 1953, two entrepreneurs named Keith Kramer and Matthew Burns opened a small restaurant in Jacksonville, Florida, and they called it Insta-Burger King. Their idea was simple: serve burgers quickly and cheaply using a special machine called the Insta-Broiler, which could cook burgers very fast. At first the idea worked, and people loved fast and affordable burgers. So the restaurant started attracting customers, and the founders even began opening more locations of Insta-Burger King. But behind the scenes, things were not going well. The business had serious financial problems, the equipment often broke down, and the company struggled to expand properly. And within just a few years, Insta-Burger King was in deep trouble. The company was close to collapsing. Then in 1954, two young entrepreneurs saw potential in the struggling business. Their names were James McLamore and David Edgerton. They were franchise owners who believed the brand could succeed with the right strategy. So they made a bold decision and bought the struggling company. And after buying it, they rebranded the business and shortened the name from Insta-Burger King to simply Burger King. But changing the name alone was not enough. They needed something that would make Burger King different from every other burger chain. The big idea: flame-grilled burgers. Instead of copying competitors, McLamore and Edgerton focused on one powerful idea: flame-grilled burgers. Unlike traditional fast food burgers cooked on flat grills, Burger King burgers were cooked over real flames, which gave them a smoky flavor that customers loved, and this quickly became Burger King's biggest selling point. The birth of the Whopper burger. Then in 1957, James McLamore introduced a new burger that was bigger, juicier, and packed with flavor, and he called it the Whopper. At that time, most fast food burgers were small and simple, but the Whopper was huge, and customers loved it immediately. The Whopper quickly became Burger King's signature product, and suddenly Burger King was no longer just another burger restaurant. It had something unique that customers could not find anywhere else. With the success of the Whopper, Burger King began expanding rapidly as more franchises opened across the United States, and the brand started building a strong identity. One of its most famous slogans became "Have it your way," which allowed customers to customize their burgers. And this marketing idea helped Burger King stand out from competitors. Soon the company began expanding internationally, and the brand started becoming a global name. But the journey was not always easy. Over the decades, Burger King faced many challenges, including intense competition from McDonald's, changes in ownership, and periods where sales declined. But the brand continued evolving by introducing new menu items, redesigning restaurants, and expanding into more countries. Today, Burger King is one of the largest fast food chains in the world, with more than 19,000 restaurants globally serving customers in over 100 countries, and millions of Whoppers are sold every single day. What started as a struggling burger shop eventually became a global fast food empire. And the answer to the question of who saved Burger King is simple: James McLamore and David Edgerton. They took over a failing company, introduced flame-grilled burgers, and created the Whopper. and that single product helped transform the brand forever. The story of Burger King teaches an important lesson. Success does not always come from starting perfectly. Sometimes success comes from reinventing a struggling idea. And with the right strategy, a failing business can become a global empire. If you enjoy discovering the hidden stories behind the world's biggest brands, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more business stories and brand documentaries, because behind every famous brand, there is an incredible story.